I got into a car accident and lied to my mom about what led to the accident. The day of my 23rd birthday started with the promise of celebration and joy. Little did I know, by the time it would end, my life would take a turn I never anticipated. The accident was surreal, a harsh collision between my car and another vehicle that shattered the tranquility of my small town. Though physically unscathed, the emotional wreckage within me was irreparable. Being the child of a single mom, my reputation had always been a point of pride for both of us. I was the responsible one, the dependable son who made his mother proud. The blame was solely mine to bear. As the reality of my mistake settled in, I wished desperately for it to be a nightmare that I could wake up from. But the dented car and the lingering shock affirmed its dreadful authenticity. Facing my mom was the hardest part. Disappointment etched across her face. She struggled to mask her concern. I could feel the weight of her expectations and my own failure pressing down on me. It was unbearable. For now, I resolved to handle the situation, to navigate the aftermath and somehow mend the frayed edges of our lives. Despite my facade of composure, internally, I was unraveling. Each passing day intensified the emotional turmoil. I wanted to escape, to erase the mistake that stained my record. The pressure to maintain a flawless reputation had always been my driving force, and now it threatened to consume me entirely. Telling my mom the truth seemed impossible. The shame and guilt were suffocating, and I feared the consequences of revealing the extent of my mistake. So, I lied. I manipulated the details of the accident, weaving a tale that shielded me from the harshest judgment. For a while, the deception held, creating a fragile veneer of normalcy. But the truth has a way of surfacing, and the specter of exposure loomed over me like a storm cloud. The burden of my lie intensified with each passing day, the anxiety becoming a constant companion. I knew the inevitable revelation would shatter the fragile equilibrium I had established. As the days turned into weeks, the sinking feeling in my stomach persisted. Sleep became elusive, and every ring of the phone sent a jolt of anxiety through my veins. The weight of the lie threatened to crush me, but I lacked the courage to come clean. I found myself caught between the desire for redemption and the paralyzing fear of judgment. The internal battle raged on, and I grappled with the consequences of my actions. The facade I had built was crumbling, and I stood on the precipice of a truth that would change everything. The journey to the moment of reckoning stretched on, each passing second an agonizing reminder of the impending storm. The lie had become a prison, and I longed for the freedom that only honesty could provide. Yet, the fear of disappointing my mom held me captive, making every step towards confession feel like an insurmountable challenge. As the clock ticked away, I found myself standing at the crossroads of truth and deception. The path ahead was uncertain, fraught with consequences and the potential for healing. It was time to face the music, to strip away the layers of deceit and confront the reality of my actions. In those moments of vulnerability, I discovered a strength I never knew existed. Admitting my mistakes became a cathartic release, a step towards rebuilding not only my damaged reputation, but also the fractured trust between my mom and me. The journey was painful, but in its wake emerged a newfound resilience and a commitment to face life's challenges with honesty and integrity. As the truth unfolded, the healing process began. My mom, though disappointed, showed a remarkable capacity for forgiveness. Together, we navigated the aftermath of the accident, learning valuable lessons about resilience, accountability, and the enduring power of love. In the end, the accident became a pivotal chapter in my life, a story of redemption and growth. It taught me that honesty, even in the face of disappointment, is the foundation of true strength. And as I emerged from the shadows of my mistake, I carried with me the wisdom gained through adversity, a resilient spirit, and a renewed appreciation for the unwavering support of a mother's love.
Mm.